Long before the first human ever opened their eyes, there was a time no one remembers. The earth was young, wild, untamed. Skies burned red, oceans boiled, and lightning carved the surface of a newborn world. No names, no life, just fire, stone, and chaos. But within that chaos, something extraordinary was about to begin. This is the story of a world before time. Long after Earth was born from fire and chaos, its surface was far from still. Beneath the oceans and mountains, the planet's skin, giant slabs of rock called tectonic plates, was constantly shifting. These colossal plates drifted, collided, and tore apart, shaping the world we know today. Hundreds of millions of years ago, all the continents were joined together as one supercontinent, Pangaea. But deep beneath, molten currents began to stir. Slowly, almost imperceptibly, Pangaea cracked and began to split. As these pieces moved away from each other, new oceans were born. Mountains rose where plates collided, and deep trenches formed where they sank. Continents were never fixed. They have been on the move for billions of years, drifting like massive rafts over the planet's mantle. Even today, the ground beneath your feet is moving about as fast as your fingernails grow. It's silent, slow, but unstoppable. Someday, far in the future, our world will look nothing like it does today. Africa may crash into Europe. The Pacific may disappear. A new supercontinent will rise again, and the Earth will continue its endless dance. Giants of nature, animals you won't believe existed. Long before humans appeared, Earth was ruled by creatures of unimaginable size. They were the true giants of nature, animals so massive it's hard to believe they ever existed. Beneath the waves, an ancient monster patrolled the seas, Megalodon. A shark over 16 meters long, with teeth the size of a human hand. Its bite could crush a car, and for nearly 20 million years, it ruled the ocean. On land, the enormous Argentinosaurus walked the earth. It stretched more than 30 meters in length and weighed as much as 15 elephants. Each step it took shook the ground beneath its feet. The skies weren't safe either. Quetzalcoatlus, the largest flying creature in history, soared across the ancient skies with a wingspan wider than a small airplane. It stood as tall as a giraffe and could glide for miles without a single flap. As the world grew colder, a hornless giant appeared, Paraceratherium, a massive ancestor of the modern rhinoceros. Standing nearly 6 meters tall, it ruled the frozen plains of Asia during the Ice Age. And deep in the Jurassic seas swam the gentle colossus Leedsichthys, a 16-meter-long fish that fed on tiny plankton, a peaceful giant in a world of monsters. These were the forgotten rulers of Earth, living proof that nature once dreamed on a much bigger scale. Though they vanished millions of years ago, their fossils remind us how powerful and mysterious life once was. The Great Climate Shift, Fire, Ice, and Chaos. Millions of years after the reign of giants, Earth began to change once again. The planet that had once been warm and filled with life started to cool. Massive volcanoes erupted, filling the skies with ash and smoke. The sun's light grew dim and the temperature dropped. Fire gave birth to ice. Glaciers spread across continents, covering valleys and mountains alike. Oceans froze and countless species vanished into extinction. This was the age of chaos, a world trapped between fire and frost. Entire forests burned, while others were buried beneath kilometers of ice. Yet, even in destruction, life found a way. From volcanic ash, new lands formed. From melting glaciers, rivers began to flow. The planet was changing, reshaping itself for the next chapter. A world ready to welcome something new. Humanity was coming.